A man's penis has no value in and of itself, whereas a woman's vagina, uterus, and eggs have a lot of value. That's my thesis, and I'll tell you why. I mean, just look around. Men will fuck anything. They're not that choosy, and women, and they like seeing pictures of vulvas and breasts, and it turns them on. But if you show a woman a dick pic, she's not going to like it. She's going to be like, who's attached to that dick? We're very selective, and men are not, because our vagina is a resource. If you get us pregnant, we have a lot to lose if we get pregnant by the wrong guy. So our vagina is a resource and your penis is not. What does a man have to offer a woman sex to make a woman want to have sex with him? A woman who's really in touch with her vagina as a resource, like me, you know, and her whole body. It's not just my vagina, it's my whole body as a submission to you and offering myself to you and letting you be with me. Not that I'm anything special, but just saying as being in a woman's body is how it feels. What are you offering me? Because your penis is not a resource. Your penis is not the equivalent. When we know this, okay? When I was an escort, I saw so many attractive, professional men, hot guys, and I would say, I don't hook up, and they'd be like, yeah, I can see why you wouldn't. They get it. They get it that a woman wouldn't just want to hook up because there's not as much in it for her to just hook up. And so what is a resource that a man offers that would make a woman like me want to share her body? And for the majority of women, it's going to be a relationship. The majority of women are going to want a relationship. That's what's of value. A relationship with a high quality man, and a high quality man being a man who has developed his personality, who has shown discipline in how he cares about his body, his work, his family, and his home, and his community. Those men are rare to find. They're usually married already, unfortunately. But these type of men, they're not perfect, you know, but they know how to have a good relationship with a woman. So the relationship you offer is your resource that would make me want to be like, yes, I will be sexual with you. I am a yes to you, you know, as I get to know him slowly over time and trust him. The other thing that made me receptive as a woman was when I was an escort is when men would pass my screening and they were respectful and they paid me the amount that I wanted, which was, you know, a pretty good rate. And that made me receptive to, that is your resource also. It was a very well-developed man who wants a relationship with me, like my ex-husband, although he was lacking in enough things that I divorced him, but I trusted him with my body because he took care of me and he was a good father. So I trusted him with my body. Or a man's money, because your penis is not a resource. So that's why I don't hook up. I'm not horny enough to think that your penis and my vagina are equal. They're not. And you know, women that are higher in sociosexuality may disagree, but I wonder what their lives are really like. Do they have kids? How are the kids thriving with this revolving door of men? You know, I'm really curious. I think it's time for us women to acknowledge, like, what do I really need from a man before I'm sexual with him? And I think a relationship or some resources, financial remuneration makes the most sense, because throughout time, men have provided for women in exchange for sex. Women never just offered their bodies for sex so randomly. Even in the early tribal days, when women just hooked up with a lot of men, the tribe took care of the kids. It was a tribal system. It wasn't this individual system we have today. So in this individual system, what are you going to give me? Just your dick? It's not going to be that great. You know, your penis is not a resource. That's why I don't hook up. Your dick isn't worth it. Even if you're good in bed, it's not a resource to me. A lot of the sex that I would have with someone would be not just because I liked sex, but also to bond with that particular person. Why would I want to bond with some random guy? I don't. And that's why I say for women, especially, sex is the best in a relationship, because we can really bond with that person, especially if that person also provides resources. And that, you know, a lot of men are going to get mad at that. These women have all these demands. Yes, we do, because our vagina is a resource. And the men who get it there are men who get it. Let me just put it that way. And the other men who don't get it, they're just sitting around being angry. And some of them watch my videos and they're like, these damn women. Well, if you think we're so demanding, you should just have sex with men. Because men are not that picky. They'll fuck anything, including your ass. So stop complaining about women, those of you who are, and get with some men. You can have all the sex you want, no strings attached, day and night. You can go on, I think it's Grindr, and you can look up penis size and circumcised, uncircumcised. Does he like a twink? Does he like more like a daddy type of guy? You know, you can have all the sex you want, but if you want sex with women, you have to bring something to the table other than your dick. Your dick is not a resource. And this is not to diminish penises. I'm a big fan of penises, but I'm just saying in and of itself, it's useless to me. In and of itself. You got to bring something else to the table. If you just send me a dick pic, I'm going to get pissed. Like, what a loser. That's what I mean. It's not of any value in and of itself without the man who's attached to it. Is he good in bed? Is he offering me a relationship? How is he treating me? What kind of a man is he? Is he fit? Is he disciplined? Is he generous, kind-hearted, easygoing, self-assured, confident, successful? Can I count on him? Can I trust him? Can I submit to him? That's what I need to know. Just your dick alone is not going to tell me that. No thanks. Sorry, guys, to be so cut. That's why you have to develop yourself as a man, especially in your 20s. And it's done by the things that you do. I can walk down the street and I can catch out of the corner of my eye these kind of successful guys because they're embodying. I think we embody how we spend our lives, what we think about. And if you're a man who gets up early, I can spot these guys. It shows in your energy. There's something that radiates off these guys who get up early, who work out, who go to their jobs, who take care of, who are responsible, who have a lot of things on their plate and can handle it, you know, versus the guys that just sit around leaving nasty comments on a YouTube channel and feel sorry for themselves and have no confidence. You know, they have a very wishy-washy energy, which repels me. So I like these successful type of men. They give off a different energy that to my body just lights up. You know, it's like, so it's very important for men to develop their discipline, because your penis alone is of no value, you know, and it's not about your money, it's about who you are internally. And that's why I don't hook up, because you got to offer me something. And that's what I've always said. I want money, which I don't do the escort work anymore, money or a relationship. Those are my things. Otherwise, why would I want to have sex with you? I don't. Sorry, guys, to break the news to you. But I like men. Don't get me wrong. You still have equal value. I'm just talking about sex, okay? I'm just talking about sex here. Sexual value. Your sexual value to me is zero. Unless you're offering me a resource. And your penis is not a resource. I hope this makes sense to the men. Ladies, let me know what you think. Do you think I nailed it, or do you want to expand on this in some way?